here's what we're going to start with. You're going to take your blocks, and at the back of your mats where you guys are sitting, you're going to take one like so on its sort of, we call that its medium height, and then you're going to put one in front of it on its lowest height, just like that. Yes. Yep. We have done this once before, I'm pretty sure.
I forgot how to do it.
That's right.
Oh, good, but we did.
It's real nice. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay down on the blocks on your back, and you want that front block, which is this guy, to be between your shoulder blades, and then you want that back block to rest just behind your head, or just on the back of your head there. I'm going to pull it back just a little bit more to there. Lift up for me. Okay. You can scoot. Lift up just a little bit. Okay. Okay. All right, and then we're going to open our palms toward the ceiling. And just relax your hands at your sides. And I still may come around and make some subtle adjustments. Does that feel good for everybody in there? Where it's at? Okay. Okay. So from here, we are just going to begin to breathe deeply. And just settle on in. Allowing that block that's under your shoulder blades to help lift the center of your chest up toward the ceiling. And also because of its position, it helps to drop the back of the shoulder blades, therefore opening the front of the chest and the front of your shoulders, which usually go in the other direction, particularly this time of year. Right? We got our heavy jackets on and we're trying to brace for the cold, or we're sitting at a desk or driving. So become aware of your breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, or in through the nose and out through the nose, whatever feels good, whatever you can do. Just taking long, slow, deep breaths. And allowing yourself to settle on down to the surface below you, feeling nice and heavy, and just letting go. With each inhale, of course, filling up the body with breath. And with each exhale, just letting everything go. And it's a bit of an interesting sensation because you start to feel lighter and heavier at the same time. We'll take another minute or so here. Just staying with the breath. It's like doing yoga in New York City with that sound. Sounds like the heater. Mm-hmm. All right, when you're ready, one nice big final slow deep breath here, really filling up. And this time as you exhale, just let it all out. And then very gently and slowly begin to press your hands into the floor, lifting your torso up just enough so you can remove both blocks and then lie right back down onto your backs. And now when you're ready, begin to flex through both feet. So press your heels toward the front of the room. Begin to inhale deeply and sweep your arms up and over the head, reaching toward the back of the room while pressing your feet toward the front of the room. Engage your fingers. Big breath in and then exhale. Hug both knees into your chest and rock from side to side. Good. From there, go ahead and extend your left leg all the way out onto the mat and hug your right knee into your chest. Just hug that in. Good. And if you want, you can begin to flex through that left foot, engaging your left thigh, pressing the back of that left knee toward the floor. Breathing deeply into the belly, into the low back. And of course, not straining, but just allowing your body to settle into this gentle stretch here. And again, staying with the breath. Always staying with the breath. And at the end of your next exhale, let's go ahead and release the knee and allow that right leg to float all the way out. Take a nice big deep breath in, and as you exhale, go ahead and hug the left knee into the chest, flexing through that right foot, pressing the back of the right knee toward the floor. One last deep breath here. And when you're ready, go ahead and release that left leg all the way out. And from here, we're going to bend the knees and bring the soles of the feet onto the floor and walk your feet out to the edges of the mat. And your arms can be down at your sides or out in a T, whatever's comfortable. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're just going to allow your knees to float over to the left side. And then inhale up to center and exhale over to the right side. Inhale up to center, exhale over to the left side. Nice and easy, back and forth in your time. Just getting a little movement in the hips and the spine. And the next time your knees come over to the left side, let's leave them there. And you can bring the arms out into a T, palms facing the floor, and turn your gaze over the right shoulder. And if your knees don't go all the way to the floor, that's okay. Just breathe deeply and consciously. On an inhale, we're going to bring the knees up to center. And as you exhale, float them over to the right side. Turn your gaze over the left shoulder. And when you're ready on an inhale, we're going to bring the knees back up to center. Good. Deep breaths here. Now from here, we're going to pick up our left foot. You can walk your feet back in line with your hips. Keep the knees bent. And we're going to pick up our left foot and we're going to place it behind the right knee. So ankle to knee. Now if you're super tight, from here, if you want, you can just take your left hand and press into your left knee, pressing your knee toward the front of the room. If you want to go a step further, you can interlace your fingers around your right shin and begin to pull the shin in. Or you can stay right here. Or you can try to get your shoulders on the floor and interlace around your hamstring. There you go. Yeah. Deep breaths here. Just waking up the hips a little bit. When you're ready, wherever you are, gently release. Bring that left foot onto the floor. Good. And we'll take the other side. So go ahead and pick up the right foot Place it behind the knee, and wherever you want to be, you can gently press the right hand into the right knee, or you can interlace the fingers around the left hamstring or left shin and hug that knee into your chest. Breathing deeply all the while. When you're ready, gently release your leg. Hug both knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. And from here, we're going to extend the left leg all the way out onto the floor again. Keep hugging that right knee into your chest. And you're going to take your strap in both hands and step into the strap with your right foot like you're stepping into a stirrup. And you're going to take both ends of the strap in your right hand, and you're going to extend your left hand straight out to the side, palm facing the floor. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, begin to press the back of your left knee into the floor, flexing that left foot. One more nice big deep breath in. As you exhale, think about extending your right heel straight up toward the ceiling. So you're going to put a little tension on the strap, pulling the strap back toward you while pressing the sole of your foot up toward the ceiling. And with each inhale, you're going to think about filling up the back of that right leg with breath, starting at your hip and going all the way through the back of that leg up through the heel. And then as you exhale, you're going to release all that air like it's coming out of a balloon straight up toward the ceiling out of the sole of that right foot. Feeling that right leg getting longer and lengthening with each exhale. Now to really engage your breath, as you exhale, you can think about pulling your belly button or your navel down toward the spine, maybe even through the spine onto the floor. So really squeezing the breath out. And if you're exhaling that fully, that means you're inhaling even deeper. All right, from here, you're going to take a nice big deep breath in. Not yet. Nice big deep breath in. And as you exhale, with control, you're going to start to open your right leg over to the right side. And you can come down onto your right elbow for leverage. But if your hip starts to float, if your left hip floats right up off the floor, come back all the way up. Just go to where your hip's about to start coming up. There you go. Deep breaths. So now this time with your leg headed off to the side, as you exhale, you want to think about placing it on the side wall. We'll just take a few more breaths here. And use those exhales to try to settle and relax and allow your hips to gently open. On your next inhale, go ahead and begin to lift that leg up to center again. Gently bend the knee and remove the strap and extend your leg all the way out. And just notice how the right side feels for a moment. And when you're ready, we're going to take a deep breath in and hug that left knee into the chest. Step into the strap with your left foot. Take both ends of the strap in the left hand, right hand goes out to the side. Good. Take a nice big deep breath in. As you exhale, begin to flex through that right foot, pressing the back of that right knee into the floor, putting tension on the strap and extending your left heel straight up toward the ceiling. Deep breaths. When you're ready, deep breath in. And as you exhale, begin to open your left leg to the left side, coming down onto the left elbow, keeping tension on the strap. Deep breaths into the inner left thigh. And exhale out through the sole of that foot, finding length, allowing the hips to open a bit and release. Good. On an inhale, you're going to begin to raise that leg up. As you exhale, bend the knee, remove the strap, set it off to the side, extend your leg out. Take a nice big deep breath in. Exhale, hug the knees into the chest, rock from side to side. And when you're ready, gently float onto your right sides. Press yourself up and come sitting in an easy cross-legged Sukhasana or seated position. Do you want a couple of blankets? Is that better? Sure. All right. Yeah, a few more blankets. Want some Legos? We can build a... All right, very good. So if you want to just take a moment, close down your eyes, if that feels good. If you don't like closing your eyes down, just gaze softly off the tip of your nose. Just relax the shoulders. We're going to bring the palms onto the thighs. Take a nice big deep breath in and lift the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, release. Inhale the shoulders up. And exhale, release. One more. Inhale up. This time, hold them up, squeezing some more breath. And exhale, release. Good. Inhale the arms up. You can open the eyes now if you want. And exhale the hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, down. And one more. Inhale up. Exhale. The hands down. And from here, we're going to tent the fingertips out to the side. And inhale the right arm up. And exhale all the way over. Inhale up to center. Exhale. The left hand comes up and over. Inhale up to center. Good. From here, we're going to inhale that right arm up again. This time, bend the elbow, and the palm's going to come between the shoulder blades. Left hand comes up, takes hold of that elbow. Deep breaths here. Relax the face. And notice if you're clenching your inner thighs. See if you can let that go. And just focus on breathing. Good. When you're ready, gently release, shake out the hands. We're going to tent the fingertips again and inhale the left arm up, palm between the shoulder blades. Right hand takes hold of that elbow. When you're ready, gently release, shaking it all out. From here, we're going to interlace the fingers in front of us, press the palms toward the front of the room, and then inhale the arms up. Deep breath in. Exhale, press your palms toward the ceiling, but release your shoulder blades down the spine, away from the ears. And when you're ready, gently release, shaking it all out. And from here, we're going to interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, press the knuckles toward the floor, but lift them away from your back. Relax the face, breathing deeply into the chest. And when you're ready, gently release. All right, we're going to tent the fingertips again. And inhale, raise that left hand up halfway, palm facing the front of the room. Deep breath in. Exhale, sweep that arm across your chest. Right arm comes underneath and hugs that left arm in as you turn your gaze over the left shoulder. When you're ready, gently release. Shake it all out. Take the other side. Right hand comes up halfway. Exhale, sweep it across the chest. Hug it in with the left. Turn your gaze over the right shoulder. Good. When you're ready, go ahead and release. Shake it all out. From here, we're going to tent the fingertips again. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale the right hand up. The fingertips are going to land just above the left ear. As you exhale, you're going to begin to float that right ear to the right shoulder. And notice if that right shoulder likes to creep up on its own toward your ear. See if you can release that right shoulder down and just breathe deeply into the left side of your neck. When you're ready, gently release your head, allow it to float up to center, and we'll take the other side on an inhale. Left hand comes up, fingertips just above the right ear. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. When you're ready, gently release. Allow your head to float up to center. From here, we're going to interlace the fingers behind the head. Sit up nice and tall. Take a nice big deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly lower your chin to your chest and bring the elbows towards each other. And just allow the weight of your arms to help release the back of your neck. Good. When you're ready, just keep your head down. Allow your hands to float down to your thighs, and then your head floats right back up to center. And why don't we go ahead and extend the legs out for just a moment. Gentle bounce of the knees. And from here, we're going to recross. Again, same shin in front if you like, or you can switch it up. Sit up nice and tall. Deep breath in, raise the arms up. And as you exhale, extend forward, allowing the fingertips to float down. If you have a tendency to collapse down here, dropping your chin toward your chest, I'm going to challenge you to put your hands on some blocks on either side of you and keep your chest lifted. And maybe walk the blocks forward. Yeah. So if you just drop your chin down and sort of round the shoulders, you're kind of cutting off a lot of your back here that you can find length in. So if you keep your chest lifted, come up onto blocks or fingertips, breathe deeply into your back, maybe gaze out at the front of your mat. You may notice some subtle differences. One more deep breath here. Exhale, squeeze the breath out. At the end of that exhale, use your hands, press yourself all the way up, extend the legs out. Nice gentle bounce of the knees. And we're going to cross again, taking a moment to find some kind of comfort here.